Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, McPolo, and I'm going to bring to you a internal War Valkyr. As you see right now, I am doing Orc and Derelict Survival by myself. No one is really with me right now. As you see, I did activate Eternal War. Well, not Eternal War is mine. Activate Warcry. Sorry for that. If you're not aware of what Warcry does, what Warcry officially do is you activate it. It gives you bonuses towards your melee attacking speed, and also slows down your enemies as well. And what affects that is power duration, which of course increases the time you have for your war cry. Range, meaning any enemies within the range are affected by the bonuses, and the bonuses, which is slowing down your enemy and increasing your melee attack speed, is increased by strength. As you see here, the build I went for was more duration and strength, didn't really care about range since I'm self-efficient on this one. As you see it right now, it is going as fast as Valkyrie could possibly swing. If you notice on the top right of your screen, you do see a timer going down as well. That's due to me having a Berserker mod on my weapon on my Galentine, accompanied by Tempo Royale. And the only way you could possibly get Tempo Royale now, since the event has passed, is by trading, and that's going to be at least 50 platinum or more, depending on the market at this point. Depending on the market, don't give up hope. You might actually find someone who wants to sell it for 25 or 30, if lucky. Don't give up hope yet. Where shall we begin with the build for Valkyr as to what I have on it right now? As far as our aura mod is concerned, I do have Steel Charge for additional melee damage. If I can recall everything I have Prime Continuity rank 7, so that's additional 40% duration. I do have Narrow Minded, I think rank 6, so plus power duration minus range, if I'm not mistaken. I do have Intensifier, or I want to say Blind Rage. I have to go back and double check my build. I'm sorry for not being prepared for this, you guys. I'm very sorry. I do have Eternal War, and you can get that mod through Perrin Sequence or New Logo by reaching the maximum rank, which is rank 5, and prepared to spend 25,000 reputation. Or you can find for somebody who's willing to trade it for 10 to 25 platinum. Unfortunately for me, I managed to get it for 20 platinum, which I could have felt so I could have got it for 15 or around 10. But I was sitting there wondering, was it really worth the 20 platinum? As you see here, it was definitely worth the 20 platinum. Upon this run of Orc and Derelict Survival, I only cast, and note this, I only cast the War Cry only once. As you see at the bottom of the screen for the timer for War Cry, the maximum amount of time you can get is a minute, sadly. But I did not have to recast it throughout the entire survival mission. I did not once I had to recast it. It's really a nice thing due to the fact that if any of your allies are around you, not only do you get the bonus, but they also get the bonus as well, since it lasts longer for them, so they can swing as well. So if you're looking to survive in the Orc and Derelict Survival but doing nothing but melee, as well as giving your allies and yourself an armor buff, which that's another bonus I forgot to mention of, this kind of build is really recommended. Now, if you're gonna go ahead and do Valkyr with this build, there's some things you gotta consider. One, you're gonna have to consider if the flow mod's worth it or not. Yeah, I know that sounds strange, sounds really strange, kind of sounds mind-boggling, but flow does increase how much power, or I like to say energy, you can hold. On a maxed out regular flow, you can get up to about 300. On a maxed out prime flow, I have no clue, sadly. It's pretty stupid not to pass up on that. But I also slapped on quick thinking as well, in case, and this is just my playstyle, in case they manage to knock me down. In other words, I have no energy and I cannot get health anywhere. That's the one thing I do want to mention on my Galentine going towards this build. My Galentine does have Life Strike max at rank 1, I want to say. Yes, at rank 1, to where if I ever find myself being low on health, I can go ahead and just pop up chilling energy as I melee and go ahead and get some health. There are times throughout the the Orokin Derelict Survival that I did have to waste some time trying to get life support. Not really a big thing to worry about if you keep your eye on it, and I really do like how DE did kind of change how the timer is going. Little side note. But there are times you are going to find yourself running towards life support if the enemies are not dropping it. But one thing I do want to note with this build is I absolutely love it. It's worth it. It really is worth. Honestly, it's worth the 20 platinum spent for it. No, it's probably worth more than 20 platinum. It really, the Eternal War really does live up to the name. It really lives up to it. Not only was I able to keep it the full 20 minutes throughout the mission, but the fact that I can just keep popping it and popping it and popping it by just getting melee kills, which that's the drawback. You have to continuously get melee kills. Yes, I want to try this out with Hysteria, see if it works for Hysteria as well. To see if, of course, Hysteria is melee kills, so the obvious answer should be yes, but that's something you should test though. Something you should look into. Now, I am running still Fiber at rank 9 and Vitality in rank 9. More on the Eternal War mod. Again, you do get a Deprint sequence and a new Elka for 25,000 rep. And if you can't get it, go ahead and get it for 15, 20, 25 platinum. I want to say right now it's your best chance of getting this mod. It's the best chance of getting it. Nobody really knows it, how well it is for Valkyr. Not many, I don't know if many people run Valkyr or not. I'll have to double check the statistics on that. But if you manage to pick up this mod for at least 10 to 25 platinum, you're getting a good deal out of it. It really is worth every bit of platinum you can put into it. You will see other videos talking about Eternal War, see if it's worth it or not. I'm going to go ahead and be one of the oddballs and say yes, it is totally worth it. If you're a Valkyr and you like using your war cry, not only for just for support but for your own benefit, or you just want to be the type of person to go crazy with their attack speed, it is totally worth it. As of now, I am with Still Meridian, and I do not have Purring Sequence nor the Welcome, so I managed to get 25 platinum. I am with Still Meridian right now, thinking of testing out for also Snow Globe mod to see if that's worth it. I have come across cases to where I did battle the Greener Maniac, and it turns out the Snow Globe does affect them. It really does affect them. I want to suggest to you, if you are, I seriously mean this, if you are a Frost or a Frost Prime with a Snow Globe, and you so happen to go through Grenier missions just by yourself, or for a reason you want to hunt the Maniac, you're going to be a great asset to your team. Or like some of my clan members with their Doctor Primes, or with multiple weapons like their Glaive, you're going to kill it. But that's just me on the sidetrack. But the focus here, I know I got off track. The focus here was Eternal War. It's worth it. It's worth the 15, 25, 30, however much platinum you want to buy it for. Right now, I have seen Eternal War selling between 15 and 25 platinum, even though it should be worth between 15 and 10. Do I see this going up in price anytime soon? If I had to predict the future, it depends. It depends on the events that are coming out. It depends on any alerts. It really depends. Not only that, but is it really helpful overall? Survival wise, yes, I have to test out in defense or anything else. If more and more people, the only way this could go up is if more and more people see a demand for it and see how useful it really is. Like I just did today. It's really useful. So again, if you're a Valkyr, I highly suggest you pick up this mod if you're a melee version of Valkyr, especially if you're like using your war cry. If you're not a Valkyr or you were ever thinking about going to Valkyr, I can go ahead and tell you it's worth looking into. It's worth looking into. And if you're going Valkyr for the first time, I do want to tell you the mod I do have with me that's critical, or two mods that are crucial to Valkyr, is Vitality and Still Fiber, so you might want to look into that as well. From this point, I really have nothing else left to say, but hey, Eternal War, it's worth it. So if you can, I know I said it like a broken record, go out there, see if you can get it for 15, 20, 25 platinum, see if you can get your friends to trade it for you for fusion cores. It is worth every penny. Polo, you know, before I do go, I do want to bring to you a track. This track is called Vintage Warmer by Nathan Body. If you haven't heard of this guy, you can check him out at www.myspace.com/NathanBody. This is also the theme song to those hardcore racers out there who ever play Race Driver Grid. You should know this song. Enjoy it for the rest of this video. McPolo officially signing out.